What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Bannerlord guide. This is the same playthrough I used for the mid-game guide. If you guys missed out on that video, it will be linked in the description. But following up my guide, you should be level 4 or 5 clan tier. So we're talking about 150 to 200 party size. That is absolutely enough to do what we're looking to do right now, and that is to take a town of rebels. Now, this is the easiest way to get a town and to keep it, because if you do it before you get a kingdom, they will not attack you. The other kingdoms will not attack you. So you'll have time to prepare your garrison. You're gonna have time to put the city in order to be defendable and to be profitable. So let's look at the world map. As you can see, there are wars everywhere, right? This is Valandia territory. It's been taken over by the Aserai. Here in this area, the Western Empire lost like 3 of their cities, and we've been helping. But the Battanians, we've been pursuing like weaker parties and getting rid of them, and in this way diminishing the army strength of the Western Empire, because we wanted the Battanians to actually win, to take over these towns. And the reason is because they're really not that good at keeping the loyalty up. As you can see, Rotai here has 10 loyalty and going down. That's horrible. Like, the rebellion is just about to happen, and we're gonna capitalize on that. Same here with the Valandians, right? They lost their towns to the Aserai, but they're not going to be able to keep them for a long time. So, very important thing to note. You want to look for towns that are originally from your culture. Because if we go for, let's say, Farchek, we can take it. We can take it easily. But we're going to have -3 penalty from culture. And before you have kingdom, and therefore policies that provide loyalty, it will be very, very hard to stabilize the town. So if you're Empire like me, you want to look for Empire towns. If you're playing something else, let's say you're playing Khazate, there you go. We actually have a Khazate town, original Khazate town, that is right now in rebellion. But the wars are going on, so you gotta like go around, check out the situation, plan your move, just like we did here with Rotai. So let's go and see what's gonna happen. So you want to prepare a governor for the town you're gonna be trying to acquire. And for us, this is Sora. Now Sora is actually a caravan leader right now because she has really good trading, and she can actually level herself up doing trading while making us money. So for the sake of this video, we're gonna recall her. Find Sora's party. This guy. And just wait. It's not looking well for Otai. Go for the Battanians. And there you go. The rebels have risen. Now we can see that they have the garrison, they have the militia, in a party of 91. So depending on the strength of your army, you might want to wait for them to come out, so your siege is easier. There you go. So he came out. They just made these 2 parties actually, 30 and 28. So we want to get this guy. Ran so much.
If you please.
He's getting army,
there.
so we want to stop that. And then we're gonna attack them. So the rebels are easy to deal with. They don't have upgraded troops. We don't need special military tactics against them. Just butcher them down. I like the opportunity to get some skill levels in. So we lost just 9 men. We could have lose less actually, but who cares? We got some good skills in. Now you can just release this guy for some charm experience. Doesn't really matter. Now there's the other guy that's been trying to defend. we're not gonna let them in. So we got the... Actually, let's kill him. We gotta go to Orticia as well to grab some food because I forgot to prepare. Tell you why. Let's kill this guy real quick. Alright, so we want to run quickly to Orticia because they have a lot of food and we need that. And Sora joins our party right on time. So the reason you need food is because when you're sieging, your troops are gonna go through a lot of food. And also we want to have enough food to supply the town after we conquer it, so we can help recover the town and its prosperity as quickly as possible. So we basically wanna as much food as possible, as much food as we can carry. There we go, we're almost there. Okay, just make sure you get prepared. Don't be like me. Grab the food before you start the war, so nobody takes the town while you're running missions. Okay, so we're here. Before we go to attack, we want to make sure our future governor is the engineer, because it's a really good way to farm engineering experience. So Sora has only 4. We'll see after how much she gets. But from engineering you have very useful perks like the Dungeon Architect, minus 25% chance for prisoners to escape your dungeons, as well as Carpenters or Military Planner, respectively, for what you want to use the governor for. Military Planner for castles and Carpenters for towns. So we go ahead and besiege the town. Now you get engineering experience from building stuff like your siege camp and your siege weapons, but the best experience is from actually destroying their siege equipment with yours. So Sora is already getting some experience in. So it's very important here to note that you gotta be careful. As soon as the trebuchet is built, you gotta put it in reserve. So watch while it's constructing and then pause the game like this, move it to reserve, right? You gotta do this for all of them. Alright, as soon as the 4th one is built, move it to reserve and then put them all at once. There you go. Starting to destroy their catapults and ballistas. And notice that every time we destroy one of their weapons, Sora is getting engineering. She's already at... well, she got 2 points here. Already at 28, right? So our main goal here is to break the walls to make the siege easier. We want to starve them too, so they lose some of the garrison. You can see they're losing numbers. Now, what we can do is, I usually have prisoners waiting to get recruited. So this is a good time to fill up our troops with some prisoners. We want to grab mostly infantry and archers. And there you go. We have 204. And now also it's time to upgrade whatever we have. I haven't upgraded these already because I wasn't really in a need of strong troops. So I kept them unupgraded so I can reduce on the... so I can save on the wages. But now is the time for them to be upgraded. So like I said, right now we got 2 extra parties that, you know, we could have avoided fighting. We could have just waited for them to come out and deal with them, or just siege the castle after they're out, and we would have only had 100 you know, untrained garrison and 160 militia. But I want to show you that when you have upgraded troops, it's going to be very easy for us to take this fort. So we just cracked both walls, so we're gonna wait for daylight and we're gonna attack. If you want to farm engineering experience, you can just siege some town that you don't really need to acquire for yourself, and just keep breaking their siege equipment for as long as you have food, you know, to sustain your army. All right, so put some captains then. We want all of the archers in one group so we can have captain buffs. And now this is your melee cavalry that is on foot right now. It doesn't matter. Put it in one group. We're gonna use a captain. Okay. So now what am I gonna do is I'm gonna delegate command of the archers to its captain. So F6 after you select them. And then I'm just gonna F1, F3. Use charge. I just want to show how easy it is to take the fort from the rebels. Gonna help, of course, get some experience. Leave me alone. Oh, wow. Help, guys. Okay. We lured a lot of them away from the opening. Our troops is doing the job for us. As you can see, we only lost 12 people. I managed to kill a few, got some skills in, I'm happy. We're gonna send our troops to finish the job here. No losses, perfect. Guys. And now, after you take the town, take all the troops, take all the prisoners. Even if you can't really hold them, you're not gonna be moving, so it's fine. So what you want to do is show mercy, because you don't want to, even if you have the other options, you don't want to like destroy the prosperity. And there we go. We have our town. This video actually was over 20 minutes long, so we will split it in two parts. In part 2, we will go over how to stabilize your new town and talk about governor skills and tips. Stay tuned, the video is coming out shortly after this one. Thank you for watching. Like it, subscribe, don't forget the bell icon so you don't miss a new upload for Bannerlord. Checks out.